What did y'all learn from the Columbus game in the bye week that you can apply to New England to try to make sure you get 3 points?
Um, I think just being on the same page. I mean, I could first just start off saying that Columbus is a great team. They really know what they're doing. They have a clear playing, identity, and it's hard to stop. So just being on the same page, really communicating. We've had lots of, film last week, and I'm sure this week, to make sure that going into this weekend, we understand what we're supposed to do, and we're confident about it. So yeah.
Carlos Hidal for New England has caused y'all some problems in the past few matches. How do y'all try to neutralize him a little bit?
Yeah. I mean, the best way is, preventing him from getting on the ball. I mean, I know it's easy to say, and, his job is to get on the ball. So, we have the players to stop him, and it's about, us doing that. Yeah.
You made the preliminary roster for the Summers, I think the Gold Cup it was. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, no, it's always an honor to to be part of the group, to be called up, to even be in that conversation. But right now I just got to focus on this team, this weekend, and go from there.
Have you had any talk with any of the coaches about the Olympics or anything, the schedule or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean a little bit. I've talked with Marco, the U23 coach. Just kind of talking about what's next, the next camp, but nothing really in terms of the Olympics. But that will come
right
down the road. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is there the Ben's just got new turf put in? Is there any difference playing on brand new turf compared to when it's a couple of years beat down?
I don't know. Is it like brand new? I don't.
It's
brand new.
Y'all be the first match on it.
Okay. Well, we'll see. That'll be a question for after. Yeah.
If you believe the AJC, that is.
Okay.
Taylor, could you talk a little bit about the 4v4 drill you guys were working on the back and what you were working towards?
Yeah, no, that's a really good drill that we've done in the past. It's about shifting over, really communicating, really talking with the guy right next to you. I think as a fullback, if the ball's on the other side, I can really see the whole pitch. I can see the whole back line. So really speaking up, communicating with the guys in front of me. And I think in those situations, it's we got to put our bodies on the line. So we got to be willing to shift over as quick as possible, have each other's back, trust that we have each other's back. And like I said, that's a really good drill that that we can we can put it into our game, and it'll help us big time.
How have these 2 weeks helped that communication with some new faces in your group?
Yeah, I mean it's only helped from just the trainings. I mean, it starts from off the pitch, building that bond off the pitch and really just, getting to know each other a lot more, which, we have. This group is really, the culture is really strong. And then, we put it on the field and, I think it's been really good so far. Yeah.
Even though it was the first match of this season against Columbus, how much of a measuring stick was that for you guys, knowing where you guys want to be probably towards the end of the season?
Yeah. I mean, even though we lost, I think it was still a step in the right direction. It was the first game. Now we didn't have the outcome that we wanted, but there was parts in the game that we thought that were promising. We look back at the film and we can really look at the things that we need to learn, and we'll come to the field and we'll work on those things. But and so now come New England this week and we can do those things better.
How did you and Derek and Bartok kind of work together? That was y'all's first game, real game together.
Yeah. I think, they're pretty easy to play with. Derek is constantly talking with me. It's nice to have a center back who's really communicating with me. And Bartek, you can tell he's very experienced. Very. He's done well in preseason, so I'm looking forward to what the rest of the season holds.
Was there anything that y'all thought that the three of y'all did really well in the Columbus game, and anything that you feel like you really need to work on?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the weaknesses. I think for me, how Columbus were set up, they like the runs in behind.
Mm-hmm.
So always, keeping an eye on the runners in behind. Cucho was checking in, so it was hard to really know who's supposed to defend and whatnot. So just having a understanding of like who's jumping, who's not, who's covering, and like I said, that just comes with games and trainings, and it'll develop over time. So.
How fun or cool is it to both growing up here and now be playing here professionally?
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I don't take any day for granted. I always, this is what I love to come out here, do the thing that I love the most with my best friends. So I love every second of it, and I'll keep on doing that.
You play multiple matches in the day as well. Is there something about season openers and home openers that are just different?
Yeah. I mean, it's the first game. It's the first game at the bin, so we got to bring the energy. Whenever I think of the first game, I just think back to my debut. So I it's kind of a special moment to me. But we have one job on the weekend, and that's to win.
When you describe what that crowd is like to people who maybe haven't been, like what would you say in your own words?
Yeah, I think it's one of the best. It's very electric. It's never. It's always. Everyone's cheering. Everyone's on their feet. The whole 90 minutes, supporting us, having our backs, and from what I've been told, from family and friends, that it's the best time. It's one of their favorite things to go to. Thank you guys.
Appreciate it, man.
What did you learn from that first game that you think you can apply to this game and help the team win?
Yeah, I think that everyone didn't expect this result after the first game, but it's the past, and I think that the most important is in front of us, because I think that this away game was. I heard that it was the most difficult in this season, so yeah, I think that everything is in front of us. That after the second half, I saw that we have a great team that we play with. We created the chances, so yeah, I hope on Saturday will be the great event in front of our fans, in front of our stands. I heard that a lot of great things about the first game here. I hope will be a lot of people and they will help us to win first game in this season. Yeah, I think, and that at our stadium will be the different game than away, and yeah, that's all.
Personally, what do you think you did well against Columbus, and what can you do better?
Yeah, I think first half we didn't feel good, like I think individually and like also like whole team. So I think we improved a lot in second half, and yeah, I'm satisfied with the second half. But first half, it wasn't my, let's say, good level. Right. So yeah, I missed also easy balls, so I wasn't happy after the first half. But after the second half, I was, let's say, okay, because we lose. But right. I think it was okay the second half. But I think that we changed a little bit in the second half, that we pressed the 1v1. In the first half I think we gave them too much respect, and that's why it was look like that. And yeah, I think like I said, on Saturday will be a different game.
And your partnership with Stian and Derek in that triangle there, how do you think that went? Because y'all hadn't played together before in a real game.
Yeah, I think that everyone is new in this club, and we need also the time to cooperate like much better. But I think it's not bad, and I feel them that they are let's say experienced players, and yeah, it's I think very fun to play with them, because I can also learn from them.
How has it helped having Thiago back now? He was away, came back. You didn't get a lot of preseason with him, but how has it been now that he's been here for a couple of weeks with you?
I think that Thiago is a great player, so he doesn't need the time to adjust because he also played the game, so it's not like that he had the holiday. So yeah, I think that our, let's say, cooperate will be also good because, like I said, that Thiago is a great player. He can turn with the ball. I think I can pass this ball between the lines to him, and he can turn and play forward. And yeah, I think after the first game I saw that he had good moments, but I think it's, like I said, a lot of improve in front of us. And yeah, it was only the first game in the season, so yeah.
What have you thought about the city overall that you've been here now for over a month?
Yeah, I think it's a great city that we had 2 days off, so I visited a few places. Also, I visited the Polish restaurant here that yesterday, so I eat Polish food. Yeah, it was very tasty. So it's nice that here is also Polish community that we can speak also about the Atlanta, about the club. So also I was in the Stone Mountain. It's also the great place. So I saw that it's a lot of great place here in Atlanta. So I have a lot of time to visit and explore.
It's a big field. Mercedes-Benz Stadium, the field, it's a large field. Do you prefer playing on a big field or a smaller field? Or do you have a preference?
I think that every pitch is similar, and yeah, can be like, I don't know, 10 yards, maybe more and less. But I think for me it doesn't matter because I love run and I can be like, let's say, everywhere. So yeah, we'll see. I didn't play before at this stadium,
Right.
so like I said, that will be great to in front of our stands to win first game.
Yeah. Curious, what did the Polish community tell you about Atlanta United when you got to meet with them?
Yeah, I've met also them in the Atlanta story that we have meeting with the fans. Also, I've met Polish fans. So yeah, they told me a lot about Atlanta, that it's like great place. If I need anything, I can text them. They gave me the number, so about anything really to, I don't know, restaurants, story on etc. So yeah, it was only the positive about the city. Yeah.
If I wanted to try Polish food for the first time, what's the go-to dish? What do I need to order?
I think the most traditional, let's say, food, it's the pierogi. It's like dumplings. So, but in the Poland it's a little bit different. So yeah, you can try it. I think it's so tasty and you will enjoy.
Okay.
The Polish media has been very excited about you coming here. What's that whole experience been like? I know they sent a group over here when you first arrived.
The national team. They sent a videographer.
Okay.
What?
He's talking about when the national team send a videographer to come when you sign with the club.
Okay.
So
I think it's like great to show the Polish fans how is it here in United States, because we don't have a lot of players from Poland here in MLS. So I think it was like great to show them how it looks like, signing the contract, the facility, stadium, the city. So it was also for me, like, for the memories. Maybe in the future I will show my kids how it is. And yeah, I think it's because I wrote to this guy can we record this video, because I wanted to for myself, but he did it also for Polish FA, and like I said, it's also for the Polish fans, that they can see how is it in USA.
All right.
So,
Thank you.
thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.